Hi, welcome to my plasma system here. It's my basis to explain you guys that we can build ISOs. Yes, we can. ArcoLinuxB is all about build your own ISO project. So if we can build it, you can build it. So simple as that. The thing is, we have still a video to make for Spectrwm. So it's a beautiful tiling window manager, and maybe you're gonna like it as well. As well, because there are so many, right? Awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 tiny window managers we have at this point in time, even did not count wrong there. And it's always going to be the similar procedure. So if you've seen one video, you've seen them all, right? But it doesn't hurt to repeat videos and put these videos online, because it is specifically, of course, for Spectrwm, all right? And this is what we need. Git clone this particular GitHub to my system, and anybody on ArcoLinux, on ArcoLinux, can build it. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna open up my desktop, and on my desktop I'm gonna open a terminal. I'm gonna move this guy over here. Doesn't wanna, okay, he's styling. And then Ctrl-Shift-V, really. Remember it's Ctrl-C, Ctrl-V. No, don't forget the Ctrl-Shift. And then you get what you need. This can go. What did we get? We get the exact same GitHub we use to build any of the ISOs, in this case Spectrwm. You have exact the same tools on your system to build the ISO yourself. Of course, there's the option to build to download, right? ArcoLinux info, and then you go here, you go to downloads, and you just download. Fine, cool, great. But there is the possibility to make every ISO we have your personal ISO. The B project, right? Build your own ISO. Second line is change packages. Third line is run either this one or that one, depending on the bandwidth you've already spent that day and the packages you already have. But there's one more item that you need to keep track of it. It's the Arch ISO README. Make sure you have the correct Arch ISO version. That's new, right? Since all the changes we have seen the last months, like September, it's now November, we've seen a lot of changes, right? And it's important. Well, Q is enough. What am I typing? And that's 49-1. So we're cool. We have the latest version, but you know how it goes. You update your system and suddenly you have an Arch ISO 50. And maybe you need to downgrade then to the version that we use, right? Until we have changed our GitHubs. And of course you can downgrade Arch ISO all the way back till number 41. That's explained in this article. So we're cool, everything's okay. We have 49-1 and everything's okay. The next thing, so line 2 was change packages. Okay, change packages. Can we, will we, do we want to change packages? It's all entirely up to you, but this is our look of it. We are all playing with the same Lego blocks, that are all coming from either ArcoLinux or ArcoLinux or AOR, but we've built the AOR stuff for you, and so that's again an ArcoLinux repository. So this is all technical. I would suggest you go past all the technical stuff here, unless you know I don't want Bluetooth, don't want this bit here altogether. You can put a hashtag in front of it, but normally I would say just keep off and restrict yourself to the things you do know. Like Atom, it's a nice application, it's an editor, you want it, cool. Let's scroll a bit further. So at this point in time, this font is not in, you want the font in, great. We don't like Noto fonts, great. Also great. It's all about choices, right? But Noto fonts is, I believe, one of the standard fonts in all our desktop, so I would keep it, right? Otherwise you will see something else, right? You will take another font, a standard font or anything, fallback font. Papyrus icon theme. Oh, I like my Papyrus icons, right? Fine, cool. Events to have PDFs, so you can read PDFs. FileZilla. Nah, not FileZilla. But how about gaming? Last video I've installed Steam. Steam. Is Steam here? Yeah, sure. Steam is here. If you want to have Steam, it's this. Do you have Steam? But last time I said this is gonna cost us lots of gigabytes, 1 gigabyte or something. So why not, for the fun, say, okay, let's install Xonotic, a really shooter, beautiful graphical theme, graphical application. So if you want to play it, you like it, that's the thing. This is gonna be your ISO. You're not gonna put it online and share it with anybody else, or you might, of course, but basically it's a personalized ISO of ArcoLinux, some ArcoLinux, in this case Spectrwm, right? And it's gonna be your thing. So Xonotic, let's put it on there, why not? And you just scroll through all the Lego blocks, and if you're done, you're done. You go one level up, go to the installation scripts, and this one is, you don't want to delete all the stuff you already have. And what is stuff? All the Lego blocks. There are Lego blocks of Pacman in packages. I have, how many is it? 1364 and 2.6 gigabyte, right? I'm not gonna delete these guys. If I run number 30, it's all out, and I go for a clean installation to be sure that every package is correct and there are no mistakes, that no corrupt packages in there. I delete everything. So that's the message. If you see keys, problems, errors, stuff, okay, get rid of it. So all the cache will be deleted. Now, to have a faster build, to have less bandwidth, I say, well, let's run number 40. But you'll see I've made new decisions. On this machine, Xonotic is not installed, right? Oh, it is cool. So I'll probably have Xonotic as well, and I don't need to download it, which means it's just going to be a little bit faster. But it's going to download this thing which I've added. I've added events. And here's Xonotic. Here we go. So it's here, and it's 200 megabytes. So yeah, we'll probably get to 1 gig just for the data, not the game, the data of Xonotic. So it will cost us a little bit more. It's your ISO, nobody cares if it's 3 gigabyte big or not, right? It's your thing. It's gonna be burnt on a USB, you put it on your machine and you play with it. So this will cost us a little bit of bandwidth and of course time. Let's pause it a little bit. All right, let's unpause. 800 megabytes already, and we're almost at the end, so it's a bit, it's around 1 terabyte, I suppose. But hey, we wanted it, we're a fan of Xonotic, so we're gonna put it on our ISO. It's our decision what we put on our ISO and later on our computer. 59%, sorry, 95, and so 913. And off we go. And when this is done, all the checks, then I'll pause the recording again and we'll have an ISO. A big one. Well, big one, right? What's 1 gigabyte these days? Certainly if you're a Steam player, doesn't mean a thing. It means the game is small and obscure and unimportant, right? All these games these days are gigabytes big. So I hear. And off it goes. So now it's going to install all the packages that we've chosen, all the Lego blocks. He's going to say, put this here, put that there. It's going to build our future operating system. And then later on, he's going to give us an ISO as output. Let's pause it here and wait till everything pops out. At this particular point, we are waiting, right? So the file system, creating 4.0 file system on work, ISO, etc. So this is the process where it's going to build the ISO. We have to wait till it ends. It's 2%, and I'll pause the video again. All right, let's continue with this video. What can we see? That we have an ArcoLinuxB Spectrwm 2011-9. That it's out, it's completed, it's moved to the ArcoLinuxB out. We have some checksums in here, and of course the package list. So we can have a look, what did we actually put on our system again, right? ArcoLinuxB out, I've built Spectrwm, so this one can go. So package list, that's this thing. You can have a look again. What did we do? Did we install Steam? Control find Steam. No, we did not install it. It's not on the ISO. I forgot to do that. Okay, cool. And so on. So the result is we have a Spectrwm, and the next video will be, hey, let's try it out, because we did change some things. We did add our Xonotic, right? Well, let's have a look if Xonotic is on there. All right. See you next video.